I regret that we cannot meet in person, but by the time you hear this, I shall have been dead for over 3,000 years. An almost unimaginable time. And my people will have forgotten that by the time you hear my voice. As I record this, our society is at the height of its powers, but economic expansion and social development are reaching their limits. A collapse to barbarism and a new dark age cannot be long delayed. We had despaired, but now we have found a solution. The vault on Kazan will protect that terminal during the generations of barbarism when my people will forget even who they are. All that will remain to them is a race memory which we have genetically engineered. Once in every 35 generations, they will gather near the city at the edge of the world, and one will be found who can enter the vault.
And then, you see, my lady, we draw a complete blank. It's quite clear that the Manusans of the pre-Sumerian era were a highly civilized people. Their technology, in some senses, was considerably in advance of our own. But then, suddenly, almost overnight, the Manusan civilization simply disappeared. It was evidently subjected to a cultural catastrophe of unimaginable proportions.
Shall we eat?
Yes. To such an extent that when the Federation records begin some 600 years later, they speak of the Manusans as a primitive people, enthralled to the Mara, sunk in barbarity, degradation, and cruelty. All right, my lady.
Yes, yes, of course. Please do go on.
This library of Chardevans are all the books like this?
Yes. Why?
These volumes chronicle the rise of Castrovalva out of an alliance of warring hunters 1,200 years ago. Or purport to chronicle.
Purport, you say?
That, sir, is our official history.
From Castrovalva's first beginnings to the present day.
But I have the strongest possible hunch that these are forgeries.
What do you say, sir?
Oh, the threads, the bindings, the paper are as near the real thing as may be, but the contents are faked.
How can you tell?
There's something we're all overlooking.
Yes, what, Doctor?
I'm certain the whole history's been invented.
But why? To hide something? Something about the real history. Doctor?
This noise is not acceptable.
Your intelligence would not permit it. You suspected the whole tradition was invention from beginning to end, and here's the proof. The fiction of Castrovalva, a civilization evolving out of tribal warfare into an ideal community. It is a fiction. And the thing that confirms it...
Well, sir.
Oh, I know it. It's on the tip of my mind. The books are 500 years old at least, but...
The books are old, but they chronicle the rise of Castrovalva up to the present day.
Extraordinary. This is wonderful, Doctor. Marvelous.
Yes, but what do they mean?
This is the same kind of hieroglyphs I've seen in the old temples. All over Solos, you see the same symbols. See?
Yes, I can see that, Professor, but can you read them?
I have approximate translations for many of the basic symbols. One might call this the Solonian Book of Genesis, the Lost Tablets. This, Doctor, is the story of how Solonian civilization began. This pattern repeated is almost the same. And this is the Solonian sun symbol.
Yes, well, they aren't numbers, so it can't be a code. Let's try something else. Fire, earth, air, water. No, right, that's no good.
Well, a cycle, perhaps.
Yes, the process keeps repeating itself. What process repeats itself? Eureka, it's a calendar. Spring, summer, autumn, winter.
But Solos has no seasons. It does not tilt on its axis relative to its sun.
It may not tilt, Professor, but it could move closer. Look, these ellipses here, they're the orbits.
But Solos takes 2,000 years to go around its sun. We know that.
Then the seasons must be 500 years long.
Possibly.
See, these signs here, they only appear in the summer.